Assalamualaikum. This is Salma. I'm an ex-banker, a columnist, a motivational speaker, and a lifestyle coach. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Salma's World. I would be talking about assorted topics to to reach out to my audience. So like-minded people, please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button. You know how it works. So while choosing the first topic for my YouTube video, I thought it best. What really caught my attention was this controversial opening of the Canadian brand coffee, Tim Hortons, in Lahore's DHA Phase 6 on the 11th of Feb this month. So while this comes a at an at a very critical time in the Pakistan's in Pakistan's economic scenario, where it's a complete meltdown with skyrocketing, unprecedented, soaring inflation, and petrol prices, energy product prices. Petrol, for example, is at an all-time high. I think it's 272 rupees per liter. The rupee is being devalued. I think in less than a month, it's lost one fourth, a quarter of its value, and now stands at 262 rupees, a dollar, PKR $2. The GST has been increased from 17 to 18% as the government is in talks with aiming to get an IMF bailout package of $6.5 billion. We have only, it's a really critical time in our history, economic history, and we only have forex reserves of which cater to only 3 weeks of imports. So in such a backdrop, this opening of and the record sales of the coffee brand in Lahore, where the elites were seen queuing up at this franchise branch in a cash strapped country which is on the brink of default, that clearly gives a message of it. It shows the dichotomy. It shows the dichotomy of the haves and the have-nots. It's not a question of the masses, the people at the bottom of the economic pyramid, the poor, the poverty-stricken people who are queuing up in lines, utility stores के बाहर for sasta aata, for essential food items, milk, eggs, chicken. So they are not even able to get their hands on them. And on the other side of the spectrum, we have um, people who I've studied their online menu. I haven't been to Tim Hortons because my conscience did not permit me to do so. It's not a matter of affordability personally for me, but I did not have it in me at this point in time where my countrymen, my brethren are literally starving. There are sad cases of suicides, and this is indicative of massive social inequity and insane income disparity. So the masses do not cater, it brings them no relief when people talk about that, okay, it's reflective of how the international brands will come in, and it's a good indication for economic recovery. There will be circulation of money, which will bring in foreign investment and create more job opportunities. But what is the message that all of the people who have been there and who have been standing in line for like 5 hours for getting the online menu? I'm sorry for the digression. One cup of coffee, brewed coffee, costs, a small cup is 350, and a flavored large cup is double the price. So, what message are you trying to give out? Rather than the trend message on the news trend that record sales in Pakistan at Tim Hortons, it would be better. I know a lot of people do charity in their own personal capacity, but the public message that needs to be sent out is people, affluent people, distributing rations to needy families in Lahore who are literally left to fend for themselves. So I do not see we as a country, where are we headed to? What kind of a welfare state are we claiming to be? It's not a matter of, okay, it's my hard earned money, or however you have earned your money. It's your money. You have the right to spend it the way you want to. And some people, I've seen comments that let us lead our own lives, and let's not crib, and let's not point fingers. Well, it's not a matter of just being having the mindset of live and let live. It just shows your indifference, it shows your insensitivity. So please, I would request all the people who have the purchasing power, who can afford, who can indulge in such luxuries, to please stop, pause, and reflect on where this money can be better diverted. Because let me tell you, for middle class people like us, and the middle class is the worst hit because of direct taxation, indirect taxation, and taxes are deducted from their source of income directly. So we are literally, making it's very hard to make ends meet, and I am living from one paycheck to another paycheck. So, in these times, I'd rather prefer a ghar ka cup of chai, tapal, I take tapal tea, and at the most, a Nescafe coffee. I would not indulge in anything more than that. It just goes to show my solidarity with my brethren, and in whatever capacity, if I really, you know, people like us can afford wear white and red dress, and maybe most of us were even invited to the fancy launch, and you know make insta videos and flaunt a Tim Hortons cup of coffee. But to each their own. My personal take on this is, which I needed to share with you so that uh, like minded people may, because this is a platform, I'm reaching out to you so that we can agree to disagree, and there can be a debate, a healthy debate on this, and not just calling names. But I wanted to share my 2 cents on this. I have done my part. I've spoken up on something I believed is um, a wrong thing to do in these times. You have to be very people who have the purchasing power, who are the elite. Please do carry on with your routine activities. Do wear your brands. Even I do. I am a victim of brands, but please keep a low profile. Don't flaunt it. Don't throw it in faces of people who can't even afford basics of life. That is not something decent and cool to do. So please let me know what you think about the opening of Tim Hortons in Lahore. What are your thoughts about it? What topics would you like me to talk about? Because I have a plethora of topics which I would be making videos on, and this is my first, so please um, do I apologize for any bloopers. There has been no editing. I don't even have a tripod yet, but I just wanted to give it a head start. So I'm looking forward to your encouragement, your support, and peace to all. Allah Hafiz.